Hello everybody, welcome to Wukong's unboxing. I am the Wukong and today's object of the unboxing, it is the newest model of Dreame T20. It is the cordless vacuum cleaner, not available on the market yet, but it's already in my hands. And let's unbox it, shall we? Okay, so this is this big box and Put it on. Okay, so what do we have in here? This is the main brush, the all-around brush. As we can see, the V-shaped brush, nylon brush. Might brush, the small brush we use for sofas, for soft surfaces. That's how it looks like. Instruction as well, which is not super important. Okay, and the tube, the metallic tube. Whoa, this how it looks, this beautiful guy. Cyclone separation technique, we can see. Wow, metallic color, pretty nice design. And the screen, okay. We have a 2-in-1 brush. Small brush, 2-in-1. As we can see, we cannot extend it, shorten it. We have, of course, the charger. That's how it looks, the charger. The charging dock, or the wall mount, that you can stick to the wall and install your vacuum cleaner plus the attachments on the sides. Well, not yet, because still we have 2 attachments, and one of these attachments is the extension hose, or the pretty cool. Oh, look. Yeah, and now, whoa, and still there's something inside. What is this? The crevice nozzle. Looks like kinda samurai sword. Okay. So as we know, the T20 is a smart vacuum cleaner, and its smartness starts from the very all-around brush, and we can see the smart adaptive system written over here. Well, what is it? The vacuum cleaner can adjust its suction power accordingly to different types of surfaces. So, for example, if you are switching from wooden floor and going for a carpet, it's going to increase suction power. Because we know the carpets, they need extra attention because the structure is more complex, right? So, smart. Another smart point is the anti-hair tangling structure. So as we can see inside of the brush, the roller and the bristles of it actually, they are tufted into a V-line shape. And this is pretty cool because the hair from the sides, they can be easily directed into the center of the brush, and the small comb that has a knife shape, they can strip down the excessive hair and direct it into the suction entrance. So this is a actually more effective solution in comparison with competitors or other brushes. We have already seen that they use, for example, small knives or cutters. Well, why it's not that effective? Because this knife can get rusted, and also it's going to squeak when the vacuum cleaner is going to encounter some metallic objects, right? So in here we have a plastic comb, the V-shaped brush, V-shaped roller, and that's what is the smart design of it. The all-around brush is equipped with 2 wheels, and this is actually super effective, especially on carpets. Why? Because you need some more extra suction power on these difficult surfaces. So when you have extra wheels, it helps you to decrease the resistance of the surface. So the vacuum cleaner goes more easily, more smoothly. And also the cool thing is the maneuvering of the vacuum cleaner. And I'm going to demonstrate you a little bit, guys. So as you can see, Well, I have used many vacuum cleaners before. Maybe I don't look like, but I did. And so the angling actually and the maneuvering is
nice.
When looking for vacuum cleaners, of course, the design doesn't play the most important role. What really matters is the efficiency and the performance. So, in other words, you have to look at the motor and filtration system. And now, let's find it out. And the Dreame T20 has a brushless, powerful motor that can spin at 125 rotations per minute. But the speed of the rotation is not the most important factor when it comes to judging its performance. What really matters is the suction power and the suction pressure. The suction pressure is 25,000 pascals, which is already more than its competitors, for example Dyson, which only has 20,000 pascals. And the suction power, of course, it's 150 air watts on the highest mode. Filtration also plays a very important role. And in the model of Dreame T20, we can actually take a closer look at the components that are responsible for that. Okay, so we press these clips over here and the dustbin comes off. Here we can see the pre-filter. It looks like this. Okay. And the 12-cone chamber, which creates cyclones that separate dust from the air. And the separation rate is 99.5%. And this is a huge advantage because it reduces the pressure from the filters by 63%. Speaking of filters, and we can also remove this HEPA filter, and as we can see, it's right now clean because we haven't used the vacuum cleaner yet, but with the time it's going to get darker and dirtier, so you can clean it, and after cleaning wait like 12 hours to rinse it, to dry it out. Thanks to 5-stage filtration system, the air that is coming out is purified, so we avoid the secondary pollution, and the filtration rate is 99.97%. Plus, it can filtrate the particles as small as 0.3 microns, so pretty precise. By looking at the motor power and the filtration system, we can safely say that Dreame T20 is one of the best vacuum cleaners on the market, and maybe even the best. So now let's take a look at the screen. As we can see, we have two physical buttons, and by pressing the lower one we activate the display, and we can switch the cleaning modes, eco, medium and the turbo, and by long pressing we can enter the language menu and change the language of the device. The upper button is activating the continuous mode, so by pressing it you don't have to pull the trigger all the time during the cleaning. And also the design of the screen is slanted, so it is very comfortable for you to watch it during the cleaning, as you can see the angle. So now let's find out how much noise does it make. And the noise level varies on different modes. On the eco mode is going to be the quietest, only 73 decibels, and it sounds like this. Pretty quiet. And switch it to medium level, is going to be 79 decibels, and it sounds like that. And on the highest mode, the turbo mode, it is 84 decibels. Well, pretty noisy, but thanks to 8-stage noise reduction system, the sound is actually more pleasant to human ear than other products. Another improvement is the battery. As you can see, it's easily removable, like this. So this is an advantage because you can actually charge two batteries at the same time in the wall mount or charging dock. So this helps you to clean, to vacuum more space. And of course, in comparison with its competitors, the Dreame T20 is much easier to remove the battery. You don't have to open up screws and stuff like that. Except for the battery, other components can also be detached. For example, the dustbin and the filter. And this is very important to keep them alive for a longer time by washing them with water, of course. So as you can see, I can take them out, and I can even put my whole hand inside of the dustbin, so it is super easy to wash it. and also the HEPA filter, right? It is important to wash it from time to time to maintain its filtering properties. So I'm putting that together, and if you are wondering when you're supposed to wash your filter, the OLED display is going to give you a notification, so you don't have to worry about the timing. Okay, now let's put it together. And very interesting feature also is that in case if you have forgotten one of the components, for example this little small piece, the pre-filter, what's gonna happen? Well, let's find out. So, okay, and now I'm pulling the trigger, but it's not working. And when there's one component missing, you'll also get a notification on the OLED display. So as you can see, now I'm pulling and the notification says filter uninstalled. This is one of the protection of the device, so that you cannot break it down. Okay, and now let's put it together. The missing piece, we put it in here, okay. Pulling the trigger, and voila, it's working. Dreame T20 is not on the market yet, but from what I know, the price is going to be around $300. So much cheaper than its competitors, and at the same time it has a lot to offer in terms of technology, design, smart features and the functionality. So it's already a nice assistant in my home, and I hope it's gonna be useful in yours. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching us. If you like our videos, then subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions, then leave them in the comments below. Hasta la vista.